This contest set for ball is for the CMLL World Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Boston, Massachusetts. She is the TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
On Saturday, July 12th, Globe Life Field, Arlington, Texas. All in Texas. Mercedes Moné will challenge timeless Toni Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship. But Nigel, it's like for Mercedes, winning titles is contagious.
Yeah, once she had one, she wanted more. She's added to that stat. She's looking for a fourth tonight. The CMLL Women's Champion, currently held by this luchadora. And we're about
From San Juan, Puerto Rico, she is the CMLL World Women's Champion, Zeuxis.
It's amazing, but we saw Mercedes, who, by the way, looks every bit the star that she is when she makes her entrance. She could go on to All In with another major championship, and look at the confidence you can just see rising from her.
And with a record of 22-0, you can understand why, as there, the official Aubrey Edwards raising the prestigious title.
Aubrey Edwards drawing the assignment for this CMLL World Women's Championship match. Zeuxis, the 23rd world champion, winning the title at CMLL's 91st anniversary event last year, defeating a name very familiar to AEW fans, Willow Nightingale. But Zeuxis, early advantage here. Quick kick out there by the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, good effort to try to go ahead and win the match right immediately. Why not?
Strong start from the CMLL Women's Champion, Zeuxis. This a rematch, of course, from last June. Oh, wow.
Yeah, these two women, no string.
Many stars from south of the border coming up to America, plying their trade, making great names for themselves in America.
And likewise, many of the stars of AEW, professional wrestling companies in the world.
It's been a great working agreement. It really has. It is.
Oh, wait, Zeuxis counters, sits down. Sunset flip attempt. Mercedes.
Television programs, Dynamite, Collision, our pay-per-views, and I'm sure it's done a lot here, like it did last night for CMLL.
Oh.
Look at this.
Zeuxis. Oh, into the lung blower. Mercedes goes down. 1, 2.
Whoa. That's one of the moves that Zeuxis has beaten a lot of her opponents with. Unable, hitting this early in the match against the CEO.
Are you guys surprised that Zeuxis is they haven't been really good covers?
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, boy.
Mercedes gonna make a statement here. Center of the ring. Zeuxis. This match has been all her since the get-go, but Mercedes now trying to turn things around. Zeuxis rolls to the ropes, force the break.
Yes, Moné, really literally everything to win, nothing to lose in this match. Only the CMLL Women's title on the line. One could question that decision. You think maybe with the AEW Women's title match on the line soon. So soon, in fact, that this is perhaps...
And just 24 days away. Mercedes Moné challenging timeless Toni Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship, but now Zeuxis, very disadvantageous position as the Meteora, center of the ring. The leg is hooked, and Zeuxis, though, powers her way out.
24 days away, which will culminate in the biggest World Championship match of them all. And Mercedes Moné, if you believe in momentum, and we really do, has all the momentum, I believe, going into this.
Zeuxis steps up, working on it.
Smart, get out of the ring.
We saw some frustration on the face of Zeuxis, but she is now stealing her. Oh, Zeuxis!
Oh, man.
The tope suicida, the rough landing.
Christ.
And this match for the CMLL World Women's Championship continues. Don't go anywhere.
That was literally a crash and burn, man.
Not going to get another look at it or not, but a very awkward landing.
Mercedes has turned things around on Zeuxis, and now Mercedes comes sliding with the knees.
Defense champ CEO here in Mexico.
Moné, a star everywhere she goes. Captivating, stunning, as comfortable on the runways of New York and Milan.
So many belts.
Mexico.
How many belts she came in with, Nigel? Where is, if she wins the belt tonight, where's she going to put it?
And the cover made, Mercedes, 2, and Zeuxis.
In her cupboard at home, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe she's going to have to hire someone to wear it for her.
Yeah, to carry it to the ring floor.
Yeah.
One of the most decorated champions we have ever seen, ever.
Mercedes continues to look to add championships to her collection. But Zeuxis not out of this fight yet, even after that disastrous landing on the outside. You saw how quickly Mercedes was able to take advantage after that tope went wrong for Zeuxis.
Arena Mexico trying to will on the CMLL Women's Champion here. Zeuxis, who originally born in Puerto Rico before coming to Mexico to be trained and have her debut.
Mercedes just rising knee strike into the face of Zeuxis.
Taking a lot of time here, though.
Oh, but Zeuxis turns things around a power slam on the apron.
And on the hip as well.
And that could have shifted the balance of this match back in favor of the champion. Zeuxis urgently looking for the cover. 2. Cocky cover there.
Yeah, that's the third time she's done that. And it's really surprising.
It's an interesting choice of a cover. The hips. Here, hold on.
Oh!
Cover!
A Liger bomb, and Mercedes able to kick out.
When Mercedes has hit the mat and the outside hard a couple of times here. Aubrey Edwards checking with her right now.
We've noticed a few times tonight the strength of the ring itself. Very little give. Powerbomb rattled the CEO.
And Mercedes, the backstabber. Zeuxis down, the leg is hooked, 2, and Mercedes a bit flustered. And Zeuxis, you can see he's still rattled, but Mercedes has the advantage on the champion. Zeuxis with the boots. Mercedes makes her pay. We are live in Mexico City, Grand Slam, Mexico. The CMLL World Women's Championship on the line. The challenger, Mercedes Moné, has a decided advantage on the champion, Zeuxis of CMLL.
Very close coming back as well.
And Nigel, I believe if Mercedes will go on to win this match, that tope we witnessed that Zeuxis crash landed on, that may be the most pivotal moment of this match.
Certainly would think so. A very awkward crash on the outside for the CML World Women's Champion. But by the looks of things, she's trying to battle back.
Zeuxis, the Spanish fly, cover, 2. Oh, Mercedes able to kick out.
Again, it does seem like a tactical error by the CMLL Women's Champion not to cover the shoulders specifically, but just watch here. First of all, turning things around with a snap, power slam on the apron, and then back inside. Just watch the impact here, slamming the CEO down. There's a slight hook of the leg, but you can see from your screen, nothing on the shoulders of the TBS champion.
But Zeuxis, the CMLL World Women's Champion, still in this fight. Fireman's carry as the CEO up, but Mercedes reverses work on Rana. Now Zeuxis swing, intercepted. Mercedes backstabber, and Mercedes brings her over. And Mercedes has Zeuxis down, but Zeuxis able to pry the grip open.
Still evidently with somewhat of a strength advantage. The champion of both champions.
Now,
pump handle coming up.
Pump handle. Mercedes driven down, 1, 2, and Zeuxis again getting a little frustrated, but she has to continue to apply pressure. to Mercedes Moné if Zeuxis hopes to defend her CMLL World Women's Championship.
And she also has to make a better pinning combination. I've said it a couple of times, but that's her style. She's a champion. Who am I to say?
Now Zeuxis up in the corner. We saw with that Spanish fly just how dangerous Zeuxis can be, but Mercedes now resorting to a headbutt.
Yeah, she's got style, but Mercedes is very vicious as well.
What is this?
Wait, Zeuxis changes her grip. And now, oh, Mercedes count as 1, 2, 3!
The winner of this match, and new CMLL World Women's Champion, the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
Mercedes Moné on the road to All In Texas adds yet another championship to her resume.
Here you can see Zeuxis had something in mind, but it was Moné who twisted her hips, getting the power slam of sorts. You can see even the shocked look on her face. As much as I was stunned. Another belt for Moné, another work of art.
And just 24 days from now, Mercedes Moné could be adding the AEW Women's World Championship to her collection when she faces timeless Toni Storm at All In Texas.
The streamers fly. More gold for the CEO.
Unbelievable. It's quite a celebration, which I can tell you right now, this young lady deserves. You may like her, you may not, but you can't deny what she has become.
You gotta give credit to Zeuxis. She put up a hell of a fight here.
She landed in Mexico with money on her mind and someone else on her lips. She was the kind of woman your mother takes home to you, with thighs that would give the Chihuahuan desert a wet dream. One thing she did know was how to hold the gold, and not the Acapulco kind either. She had a date with the chief executive officer, who wanted dinner, a kiss, and maybe one belt too many. Well, deep throat the Tabasco, baby. It's time to turn up the heat. There was one chance in a million she would bump into her past. But like everything out of the past, it was all behind her now.
But that's Mina Shirakawa at the top of the ramp, but look at this.
It's the lady in red.
And that lady in red is the AEW Women's World Champion, timeless Toni Storm. And Mercedes Moné.
Hardware going everywhere.
It has been getting increasingly physical between these two women as we approach All In Texas, and Mercedes Moné fleeing, attempting to flee from timeless Toni Storm, and looking for Storm Zero on the ramp. The referees pleading with the champion as Mercedes trying to escape into the arms of a lucky fan here at ringside.
Check the face of the Women's World Champion. I'm telling you, what a match that is going to be coming up. And All In only 24 days away.
And luckily for Mercedes Moné, the referees were here to hold timeless Toni Storm back, but there will be no holding back of the AEW Women's World Champion at All In Texas, Saturday, July 12th at Globe Life Field. Oh, wait a second.
No more, come on.
Let the games begin!
The statement made by the champion. How will the challenger respond?